We're also learning more tonight about that massive raid at the meatpacking company Freshmark. Nearly 150 people were taken into federal custody, and we're learning that as far back as 2002, employee whistleblowers claimed the company helped recruit undocumented workers. Chris Ty has that part of the story. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Sarah. Are these companies victims scammed by undocumented immigrants, or are they orchestrating the cheaper labor? In this 2002 lawsuit filed by a Freshmark employee, they claim the company wasn't handed fake papers by the undocumented. Instead, they helped manufacture them,
making Ohio among the top states in the union where these workers have been poached.
Poaching undocumented workers was the topic today on the floor of the U.S. House of Representatives after 146 workers from Massillon, Canton, and Salem were taken into custody in the largest immigration sweep in this country in a decade. Their first stop en route back to Guatemala, this nondescript Immigrations and Customs Enforcement facility in Brooklyn Heights, south of Cleveland. That's their future. But what about Freshmark? We're learning that their struggle to find employees extends far beyond these open interviews on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. This lawsuit from 2002 by a terminated HR administrator says that as far back as 16 years ago, Freshmark falsified employee records and Social Security cards in order to employ illegal aliens in its meat processing business. Adding Freshmark also provided food, clothing, shelter, transportation, and translation to the unauthorized workers, and by fraudulently processing and mailing their federal ID documents that the company knew was false. That whistleblower who was terminated lost her case against Freshmark, but the allegations remain. And inside the dozens of boxes seized from the company headquarters, it may prove if the allegations were true. And if so, what corporate punishment fits that crime?
As you heard Marcy Kaptur say at the beginning of the piece, why so many in Ohio? Earlier this month, remember the nursery in Sandusky, now this. There was a woman operating a document mill in central Ohio. It's believed when she was caught, she flipped, turning in names of companies where these fake documents were used to gain employment. Unclear if that played a part in this raid. But how many more companies might get visits from the feds? That is anyone's guess tonight. Live in the newsroom, Chris Ty, Channel 3 News.